And welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin, and you guys are here right now. Hell, you guys are subscribed right now because you want the latest Bitcoin, altcoin news and updates. That's Altcoin Daily. We drop a video every single day, so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, as you may not want to miss one. Alright, team, let's have a little bit of fun. And when I say fun, I'm talking about MainNet launches, because 5 of the most important MainNet launches are happening in the next few weeks, and I want to talk about it, what this means to us as investors. Because I don't know about you, but I'm looking to make a little money, a little more money with cryptocurrency. Keep this in mind, I'm not an expert, I'm just a guy who watches the market every single day, so be sure to do your own research. But today, we're going to talk about together Oyster Pearls, Tron, EOS, Vechain, and Ontology. All these cryptocurrencies have a mainnet launch in the next few weeks. So if you like these cryptocurrencies, you're going to like this video. And I want to talk about what this means to us as investors. Let's get to it. And you know what? We might just have a little bit of fun along the way. Let me know at the end if that happens. All right, Oyster Pearls. What are they? Basically, they're decentralized data storage. So, and not only are they decentralized data storage, but they're also solving the problem of websites being able to monetize their content. So they're solving the problem of banner ads. What does that mean? Well, let's first identify the problem. So creative content publishers are suffering due to the advent of ad blockers and a general disregard of what advertisements have to offer. So I don't know about you, I really relate to this. I'm usually the first one to skip an ad on a video, and I have ad blocker, so I'm not even seeing these advertisements on the side of sites. And I would assume most of us have ad blocker. And this is problematic for one, the website who wants to monetize their content, and 2, it's problematic for the advertisers who don't want to get blocked. So there is a problem. So instead of the website being able to monetize their content with ad banners, they're monetizing their content with data storage. Let's get into that. The solution, Oyster. Website visitors, like you and me, contribute a small portion of our CPU and GPU power to enable user files to be stored on a decentralized anonymous ledger. Don't tune out yet. What does that mean? It means instead of websites monetizing their website with ads, they're monetizing it with computer data storage. What we just said. And in return, the website owner gets paid indirectly by the storage users, and the website visitors, like you and me, we can enjoy ad-free browsing experience. So that's Oyster Pearl. Let's check them out. Their mainnet launches on May 29th. These guys, I mean, they launched last November, and they've kind of relatively been flying under the radar. Right now, they're at 64 cents. Expect when the mainnet launches for this to spike. For me, I see Oyster Pearl as more of a long-term hold. I like them because it's a very simple problem that they're trying to solve, and I actually think Oyster Pearl will be a reason, especially after their mainnet launch, that a lot more businesses and people come onto blockchain, because it's a relatively simple problem, and I think Oyster's on set to do that. Also, I really like Oyster Pearl because their team has been very active in communicating their progress about their mainnet with their community. So they give updates every single week until their scheduled launch. So follow them on all social media platforms if you want those updates on their launch. Yeah, so just keep them on your radar. What do you guys think? Are any of you guys invested in Oyster Pearl? Hell, have you guys ever been diving for Oyster Pearls? I hear it's a thrill. All right, let's keep going. Tron. Tron's mainnet launches May 31st, so very, very soon. This project, I mean, I think we all know, one of the most commented and discussed in any cryptocurrency forum or social network. And if you haven't heard about Tron yet, here we go. Tron, a couple weeks ago, actually I think last month, distributed 30 million tokens through an airdrop back in April to show support and appreciation for the Ethereum community. So let's read this tweet from Justin Sun, the CEO. And for those of you who don't know, Tron was built on the Ethereum platform, but when their mainnet launches, they're going to move to their own blockchain, a new, potentially better Ethereum. So this is the tweet. Tron wouldn't be where we are today without Ethereum, but we want to solve issues when we see them. Stay tuned for a TRX airdrop today. Use TRX to experience our high TPS platform and join the Tron democracy. Ethereum offers neither. Boom. Shots fired. So Tron aims to be a bigger, better version of Ethereum, and they're throwing shade at Ethereum. So once Tron deploys that mainnet, just going off its user base, it's gonna be one of the largest blockchain digital app platforms in the world, and it's definitely gonna start competing with Ethereum. And interestingly, all Tron decentralized apps, which were built on the Ethereum network, they're going to slowly migrate over to Tron. So think of Tron as a better version of Ethereum. Anyway, that little shade did not go unnoticed. Ethereum offers neither. Well, Ethereum founder, let's read this. One of those who raised doubt on Tron's new move was Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, who said the project has no soul. One reason Vitalik disparaged Tron's latest move is the fact that Ethereum is going to be affected the most. So, let's sum this up, because when their mainnet launches, and we can say this for everybody, this is going to spike, especially when people start using the product. Right now, they're at 7 cents. A lot of people are saying that once Tron's mainnet launches, this is going to jump to 15 cents. In my opinion, I can definitely see us hitting over 25 cents by the end of the year. I mean, their all-time highs were 20 cents, or I guess 25 cents about. So I would not believe this FUD that Vitalik is spouting. Ethereum is a second generation blockchain, and there's a lot of them surpassing Ethereum nowadays, and Tron aims to be that winner. For all we know, Tron could be the future of all the internet, all cryptocurrency. We'll see. Do you guys like Tron? I know a lot of you guys do. Let me know in the comments. But again, let's keep going. We got 3 more big main drops happening. Are you guys still with me? Do you guys like EOS? Well, EOS, we're going to be getting into something a little differently than what we talked about with the first 2. Because EOS is launching its mainnet on June 1st, 2nd, I think it's 1st. And, the expectations for this network, very high. Very high. So if you guys aren't familiar, EOS is also moving off of the Ethereum blockchain and moving off of the Ethereum-based ERC20 token and over to their own EOS blockchain when they launched their mainnet. So a lot of people call EOS the Ethereum killer, because this is also the next generation of blockchain, and it's better, it's faster, it can handle more volume. So I want to go over the token swap, because a lot of us who invest in EOS, we invested in those Ethereum tokens, and how are we going to make sure we get, when they switch over, that token swap? We want to get those EOS tokens. So let's get into it. First off, some exchanges. Bitfinex, if you guys trade on this exchange, Bitfinex is pleased to announce full support of the upcoming token swap, and as EOS transitions from Ethereum to the EOS mainnet chain, Bitfinex will manage all technical requirements for our users and ensure a smooth token registration process. So if your coins are on this exchange, then it'll be no problem. Also, Binance, one of the most popular exchanges, Binance would also like to confirm that we will support the token swap, and they will handle all technical requirements involved in that. So if you guys trade on exchanges, I'm not going to go through every single exchange. These are 2 of the most popular, but be sure that exchange supports the token swap. If not, you're going to have to register your Ethereum address. So basically, on June 1st of this year, EOS is going to take a snapshot, maybe on Snapchat, of all registered ERC20 EOS tokens. And this snapshot is just going to make note of the amount of tokens you hold, and you'll be able to switch them out. So go on their website and just make sure everybody does this before June 1st, because you do not want to lose your investment. All right. And also, if you have like a Trezor wallet or like an Exodus wallet, go on their websites. Everybody's making it very easy to stay informed. Just don't snooze. You know, you snooze, you lose. Gut check time. That's what my math teacher used to say. Anyway, make sure you get that token swap. Let's keep going. And in terms of what that means for us investors, EOS has been climbing the ranks all this year, all last year. I see no reason why Ethereum can't be up here, if not by the end of this year, next year. So EOS, again, this is a long-term hold and short-term hold. I think everybody sees really big things for EOS. Do not get left behind. All right, let's keep going. Is anybody still listening? Are you guys still with me on this MainNet journey? I don't know how many minutes in we are, but come on, people. We're tracking history here. Vechain history, Tron history. How cool would it have been to be tracking the original launch of Apple or Microsoft? We're going to look back on this and be able to tell our kids. I like that. 2 more to go, and we're getting into 2 of the most important ones. Vechain. We all know Vechain. MainNet is happening June 30th. If you don't know Vechain, they're innovating and decentralizing the supply chain management industry. So, i.e., say you want to make sure your Louis Vuitton handbag is legit, not fake. You're looking at the supply chain management. You're going to know all the pieces, all the materials used to make that bag are 100% accurate. Any food you buy at the store, you want to know where that food comes from. They're just making supply chain management very transparent. Stay with me. That's Vechain. Well, their mainnet is going off June 30th. And let's read this. At the end, Vechain announced plans for a rebrand to Vechain Thor. So the rebranding scheduled for, it's actually June 30th of this year. Vechain Thor is going to move the company beyond the supply chain into enterprise decentralized application solutions similar to Ethereum. So you can think of Vechain much like Ethereum. Other companies or other people looking to get into blockchain are going to be able to make their blockchain off of Vechain. Their public blockchain goes live on June 30th, and then all the users and applications running on the current blockchain, they're slowly going to migrate over to the new public blockchain. Let's keep going. The Vechain Thor blockchain is set to support smart contracts, know your customer features, and voting. So basically just think of them as, like I said, a better version of Ethereum. You're going to be able to have decentralized applications off of the Vechain blockchain. And then once the mainnet is launched, all Vechain holders are going to swap their VET tokens. All VEN holders, the old branding, are going to be able to swap for the new branded VET tokens at a ratio of 1-to-1. And for users who hold tokens on exchanges, the Vechain Thor team will organize with the exchanges on how to distribute the generated Vechain Thor tokens. So Vechain Thor, they're going to take care of that swap. Make sure you do your own research and stay updated. Yeah, if you guys like Vechain, you'll like this news. For me also, Vechain is a long-term hold for me. Let's go back here. It's a long-term hold. Right now, I mean, they're kind of at a small dip. If you guys haven't bought in yet, I see them sticking around for the next 5-10 years. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. For me, they're a long-term hold. At least put them on your radar. One last thing I wanted to mention about Vechain. One last thing I wanted to mention about Vechain. Basically, one of the big reasons I like them is because Vechain, they have a lot of partners. That's one of the great things about Vechain. They're making a lot of great partnerships. And even Kevin Feng, the COO of Vechain, jokes that their next partner is probably going to be Jesus H. Christ himself. because they're running out of regular ones. So if you're a Christian, I don't know, you might want to enroll in Vechain. But anyway, my point is seeing the new, decentralized apps being launched on the mainnet and people adopting the mainnet of Vechain is very, very likely because of all the partnerships they have. And also, the Vechain platform has actually been functioning privately since 2015. That's another reason they're a long-term hold for me. Let's keep going, team. One last thing. Ontology. We all know Ontology, especially one of my most popular videos to date was Ontology. Could it be the coin of 2018? If you guys want to know everything you need to know on Ontology as an investor, check out that deep dive. But just to catch everybody up, where are we? To catch everybody up, Ontology is basically a network of blockchains. So they're specifically a network of blockchains for small businesses. They want to make it very easy for small businesses to not need to understand any of the technical stuff, but still be able to use blockchain, you know, off of theirs. And they create their blockchain off of the Neo network. Let's check this out. Ever since Ontology distributed its tokens through airdrops, so they did not have an initial coin offering, the project's cryptocurrency price has been on an absolute tear. Even though the exact date of the launch is still a mystery, the highly promising roadmap on the Ontology project indicates that the launch will appear in Q2. So their website still says it'll be Q2 of this year. Q2 is almost over, so that leaves June. So the launch will be sometime in June and has been on an absolute tear. Let's check this out. A lot of us were talking in the comments of my last video, but a lot of us wanted, again, wished we would have got in at $3, then wished we would have got in at $5, but we're still too scared because we don't want to come in at an all-time high, and then wished we would have got in at $9 or $10. Finally, $10 was around the all-time high, and we're back down at $7. So do your own research. Me, personally, I'm always a little wary of investing in a token when it's so new and so close to its all-time highs. But, you know, if you want to get into Ontology, you might want to do that before the mainnet drop. Anyway, guys, I hope you took value out of any of that information. Oyster Pearls, Tron, EOS, Vechain, Ontology. Make sure you, if you took any value, make sure you like the video. My name's Austin, again, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.